Bro. Dude, I didn't smash into nothing, bro. Fuck that. That's not papaya, it's a fruit one.
Unlock exclusive powers and join the League of Extraordinary Viewers. Subscribe to become a loyal sidekick, wielding the streamer's emotes and badges. You can support the streamer's noble quest by tipping here, put link here. May your generosity be legendary. Stream labels are incredibly powerful. So click on Streaming Tools, click on My Overlay, and then click New Overlay. You'll be prompted to choose a resolution. Now, if your canvas size was 1920 by 1080, then select 1080p. Or if your canvas size was 1280 by 720, change this to 720. These are the two most common resolutions, but if you had something different, just make sure that your resolution here matches the canvas you have over in OBS. Once you select that, you'll be met with this nice big open canvas. Imagine this is your OBS window. Whatever we put in this will appear later inside OBS. Head to your top left and name your new canvas so you don't get it confused later. Okay, next we're going to click Add Widget or click the plus button down at the bottom. When it opens up, you'll see a lot of different widgets that stream elements off of. These are alerts, chat boxes, and all sorts of cool things. We'll cover all that in another video, so subscribe. But for now, we're focusing on labels. So hover over the label section and see all of the different labels options. We can click any in your canvas, such as clicking latest follower, will show us our latest follower. Now, this looks absolutely terrible, which we'll fix in a second. But first, you'll want to add a graphic known as a support bar. This is what your text will sit on top of to make it easier to read and more aesthetically pleasing for you and your viewers. Which leads us directly into our sponsor of this video, Own.tv. You guys should know about Own by now. They're a fantastic resource for everything you need as a streamer. If you're looking for support bars for your stream labels to go on top of, Own have you covered for that and so much more. Their support bar graphics actually come inside these professionally designed packs, and they have so many different aesthetics and designs for any streamer that is out there. They have both entirely animated overlay and also entirely static overlay. The static overlays take up a lot less PC resources, meaning you can let those resources focus on encoding your stream and making your gameplay smooth. We have a link in the description to Own.tv, so if you go click that and check out their overlays, you might find your new pack that fits you perfectly. And you can get yourself set up with not just some support bars, but also matching alerts, webcam boxes, chat widgets, and so much more. A massive thank you to Own.tv for always supporting this channel. If you want to support me, guys, go and support them with the link in the description. Once you have your graphic, you're going to go down to that plus button and give it a little click. You'll head to the static/custom section, and then if the graphic you're adding is a video file, you'll click video, or if it's an image, you'll click image. Video files are usually WebM format, and images are usually PNG format, but it's usually easy to tell if it's a video or image anyway. Once added, you'll go to the top left and make sure the new video layer that's been added is selected. Then you'll click Change Video or Change Image, you'll click Upload in the top right of the pop-up, and you'll drag your new support bar graphic in, and it should appear on the canvas. Nice job, you smashed it. Now once it's uploaded, you can click the corners of your support bar and drag it to be bigger or smaller if needed. And you can also click it and drag it anywhere to move it around as well. Imagine where you want this graphic to be inside OBS while you're streaming, and then place it around there for now. Now if you don't have any support bar graphics, or you haven't been able to pick your favorite pack you've owned yet, we do have a bunch of free ones available for you. All you have to do is head to the description. It's usually easy to tell if it's a video or image anyway. Once added, you'll go to the top left and make sure the new video layer that's been added is selected. Then you'll click Change Video or Change Image, you'll click Upload in the top right of the pop-up, and you'll drag your new support bar graphic in, and it should appear on the canvas. Nice job, you smashed it. Now once it's uploaded, you can click the corners of your support bar and drag it to be bigger or smaller if needed. And you can also click it and drag it anywhere to move it around as well. Imagine where you want this graphic to be inside OBS while you're streaming, and then place it around there for now. Now if you don't have any support bar graphics, or you haven't been able to pick your favorite pack you've owned yet, we do have a bunch of free ones available for you. All you have to do is head to the description, click on our Discord, read the rules and roles so you can verify, and then scroll down to the free stream graphics. You can pick any overlay pack you want to download because they all come with support bars. Now that everyone has a graphic fully uploaded, we can head back to Stream Element. Now if you added the label before and I was showing you guys, you can just click and drag it, or if you need, you can add it again by going to the plus button, head to Labels, and click Latest Follower. Just like before, this adds in a label that will display your latest follower, and just like before, it still looks terrible. I want you to click on the new text that has appeared and drag it over the top of your support bar for now. If it goes behind or under the support bar rather than above or on top of it, don't worry. Head to the top left and select the labels layer. Now drag it above the video or image layer that your graphic is on. This will put it above the graphic. Now click Settings with the label layer selected. Here you can see and edit the text for your label. The first part is just text essentially, but the part in brackets is very basic code that tells the label to pull the name of your latest follower. You can change the front part and the part after to say whatever you want essentially, and the name will still appear. For example, we could put New King, and as long as you don't change the brackets, the latest follower will still appear there. Now obviously, depending on the label, what appears in the brackets will do different things. If you added the label for the latest subscriber, then in the brackets it will pull the latest sub name rather than the latest follower's name. Next up, we have position, size, and style settings. These don't overly matter to be entirely honest. The width and the height are the size of your label's border box. You can either change here, or you can simply click and drag to expand or shrink the border in the canvas. Top and left are where the label is actually appearing on your canvas, but again, you can just click and drag it around as well. Opacity lets you make the label transparent, and rotate, well, pretty simply put, it lets you rotate the label. And now we're on to the fun part, the text settings. I love this bit. In your text settings, you can change the font your label appears as to fit the aesthetic of the design you're choosing. But if Stream Elements doesn't have the font you want built in, you can actually tick Custom Font. Just make sure you've installed the custom font you want to use to your PC before opening your browser and doing all of this. If you didn't install the custom font first, make sure you save everything, close it all down, install the font, and now open it back up. If you want to change the color of your label, it's actually right here next to your font as well. Below that, you'll change the size of your font. We want this to be nice and big so it fits our graphic and it's easy to read. Then you'll have the line height, which lets us do some slight adjustments to up and down if you can't get it right when you drag it. Now my follower label looks fine, but if I press the subscriber label, you'll see the name and everything kind of goes too far outside the box. It's too long. Now rather than changing my font size and trying to make it fit, what I'll do instead is turn on dynamic font size. This means when I change my border to fit my box, it'll always make sure the names and the words that I use in this label fit perfectly. And then below that are the normal paragraph settings. I won't cover these too much because at the end of the day, these are the same as a Word document or a notepad.